need that side plot. I mean, it's already complicated enough with Syndicate, but anyway, we gotta do that again. We gotta make it seem like, oh no, the IMF is being dismantled, even though that's happened like 67 times before. Anyway, Alec Baldwin interrogates Benji, and Benji is all pissed at Ethan Hunt because he couldn't have been named after a cooler dog like Lassie or Win 1010. And he's like, screw this, I'm gonna go to a freaking opera because I got free tickets, even though I should clearly know that this is because Ethan Hunt wants me to do another mission. Oh, lo and behold, there we go. I've been given glasses by some person who I guess works for Tom Cruise. What the hell is that? Maybe he's that Scottish guy who was in the third Mission Impossible film that apparently didn't exist in the fourth one. Yes, he for some reason also disappeared, which is weird since he didn't have a vagina and boobs, so it's weird that he didn't come back. You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm seeing? It's like a sausage fest regarding the continuity of these films. Jesus Christ. So anyway, so Benji is like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to do another one of these. I wanted to go to the opera. I wanted to see some nice opera with these opera people, but nope. Because Syndicate is trying to pull an Abraham Lincoln and get this ambassador assassinated by a bunch of Syndicate agents. One of which is the British lady. Her name is Rebecca Ferguson. Ah, Rebecca Ferguson. Is she related to Craig Ferguson? I don't know. Maybe she's related to Turd Ferguson. Anyway, so Turd Ferguson is about to assassinate the Prime Minister of whatever the hell. I think it's Austria. Oh no, Arnold Schwarzenegger is going to be very sad. Yeah, when he's not trying to have sex with himself. Trust me, I know. I personally met him. God damn it. You watch the Terminator Genesis review. Anyway, so then Tom Cruise is beaten up by this big badass guy, and they're having a big fight while the opera is going off with a hit, yay! And it just so happens that one of the viewers of the opera is the horned-rimmed glasses man. Isn't he the guy from Heroes? No, that's a different horn-rimmed glasses man. So anyway, so what Tom Cruise does is that he realizes that the British lady. Oh, by the way, this is after Tom Cruise takes down that big, large man. He's a big, big man. He's a big man. And anyway, I don't know why I did that. Anyway, so instead of taking her out, he decides to stop her from taking out the Prime Minister by shooting the Prime Minister, giving him only a flesh wound. It's but a flesh wound. I am a torso knight. Anyway, so when this happens, the Prime Minister is taken into a car, and Tom Cruise is reunited with Rebecca Ferguson, and he tells her, like, who the hell side are you on? And she's like, you're not gonna find out until the end of the movie. I'm gonna keep constantly switching sides throughout this movie. By the way, take off my shoes so I can please the fetishians again of this movie. Hooray, I'm barefoot again. Jesus Christ, how many times does she become scantily clad in this movie? At least 35 more times. So anyway, they jump out of harm's way, and Tom Cruise hitches a ride with Benji, who apparently has some complications with Tom Cruise. Oh, what's going on there? Are they going to flesh that out throughout the movie? No. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Anyway, so they escape. The mission turned out to be a failure because the Prime Minister died anyway via car explosion, and this just gives Alec Baldwin's more ammo to be even more stupid, being like, that confirms that they're evil. We need to be against them because this movie needs more conflict than it already has for some reason. I can't help but notice that you're not an Alec Baldwin fan. Yes, thank God he's not gonna be in Marvel. Good God, I heard that he was approached by Marvel to be one of their villains, and I was like, hey, no, don't taint our legacy here at Marvel. Don't taint that by joining us. You don't deserve to be a Marvel villain, Alec Baldwin. And of course he turned it down, so he probably even he knew, like, I am not worthy for Marvel, so I am going to continue be on 30 Rock and then not. Your impression of Alec Baldwin sounds like me. Whoops. So anyway, back to the movie. God damn it, I lost my train of thought. Oh, by the way, does Hawkeye do anything in this movie besides argue with Alec Baldwin in the office? I think he shows up with the others. Yeah, but that's not until later, God damn it. So anyway, so Benji and Tom Cruise are the only ones that are, on the field. So they go meet Rebecca Ferguson at her house, and it's all fancy, and it's like a rich person's house, and she's like, oh, hi guys, of course I'm in a bikini. I wanna show off my body as much as possible in this movie for some reason. To be fair, we did have Tom Cruise shirtless earlier. Yes, but if they wanted to show true equality, we should see Benji shirtless. We should see Hawkeye shirtless. Hell, even get Ving Rhames shirtless. I don't care. Just don't get Alec Baldwin shirtless. Jesus Christ, I don't want to see that. But Ving Rhames, I'm okay with, but that is it. So anyway, so after the scantily cladness, she tells them that the way to take down Syndicate is to steal a MacGuffin. Yes, this movie has a MacGuffin, as opposed to the other movies that all have MacGuffins. Jesus fucking Christ! I think the only movie that didn't have a MacGuffin was the first one. The second one had like a cure to a virus or something, and then the third one had a Lucky's Rabbit's Foot, which was some kind of ambiguous MacGuffin, so we didn't even know what it was, so it flat out was a nameless MacGuffin. And then the fourth one had like launch codes. Send me to your launch codes. And then in this one, it's like a jump drive that has a bunch of information in it. I remember when I had a jump drive with Arnim Zola in it, and then I put it into a widescreen TV. And that's his origin, everybody. I didn't ask for that. And we didn't ask for this movie either. But we're getting it, and we're reviewing it, and we're dealing with it, okay? So anyway, so they have to get this jump drive that has all of the secrets held by Syndicate. If they get that, they have Syndicate right at the balls. So, but the only way to get it is in this underwater, wait a minute, it's at this secret base, and the only way to get into the secret base is if Benji wears a mask, and of course every movie is known for, in this franchise, is known for their masks, and them taking them off, and them clearly, it's weird how sometimes the masks you can clearly tell are just Tom Cruise in disguise, and other times it's like a flat out different person. It's like, how come one mask is better than another? Don't think about it for too long. Okay, sure. But anyway, that was just in a sequence where it was what Benji was imagining how that would go on, but it turned out, nope, that doesn't work. We need to do something else. So what Tom Cruise decides is, hey, let's go for a much less practical way of doing this. Instead, let's just have Benji go through let's just have him go through security without a mask, and instead, I'm going to go to an underwater facility under the base, and I'm going to avoid these robot things from searching around the security maintenance stuff, these chips, and I'm gonna go under, and I'm not gonna have any scuba gear. I'm just gonna hold my breath and wear goggles, and I'm just gonna switch out the chips while Benji is walking through security, and that's how we're gonna do it. Very impractical, very stupid, but goddammit, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay then. Well, this franchise is known for being more impractical than it should be, just like in the production, with almost killing Tom Cruise every time. Although maybe Katie Holmes wouldn't be so, maybe she's not against that so much. Oh, it's probably dated. Anyway, so Tom Cruise goes underwater and he's gasping for life because he's taking too long. Benji got in though, and he got the chip, so or jump drive, so cool for Benji. But oh no, Tom Cruise is suffocating. Oh god, he got the chip in though, but he wasn't able to open the hatch, the escape hatch, to get the fuck out. He's suffocating, and then out of nowhere, in comes Rebecca Ferguson once again, never disappointing in taking a chance to be scantily clad. She took off her pants and her shirt, and she's just wearing a tank top and her undies, I guess, for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, Tom Cruise didn't take off his shirt when he went underwater, but she did, because I guess we need some eye candy, I guess. So anyway, so she's scantily clad and she's rescuing Tom Cruise's life, and so they get out of the water. I don't know why that security base has to be underwater. I guess to make it hard for people to get in, but then again, it's really impractical, so I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Anyway, so maybe it was just so we could get that cool scene in the trailer where Tom Cruise jumps into this vortex of water. Yeah, probably, just so they can be like, hey, isn't that cool? I mean, it doesn't really factor in much into the plot, but it's cool. Much like everything else. So anyway, so Benji comes back and is like, hey, why do you keep taking your clothes off, Turd Ferguson? Here, take this. Here, take some clothes. And then Rebecca Ferguson is like, thanks. And then Benji's like, oh, by the way, I'm sorry for doubting you. I'm sorry for not having much trust for you. I am clearly saying this to set up you betraying me now. Oh no! Oh, defibrillator's on my back. So she escapes, and then she somehow gets some she gets some motorcycle gear, and I guess the syndicate still thinks she's a part of them, and so they're a biker gang now, and they're like, oh, we're biker gang now, and we're gonna escape now, run away with the chip that she has stolen from Benji. And so Benji and Tom Cruise get onto a car, and Tom Cruise looks kind of like he's drunk. Shh, we jumped out a window. And so they're chasing down the syndicate, who are bikers now. And then they run into Vim Rhames and Hawkeye. They're like, hey, what the hell? We need to be in this movie too, goddammit. By the way, I escaped from the clutches of Alec Baldwin. Thank you very much. And so they chase down the syndicate, and unfortunately, Tom Cruise is stopped by Turd Ferguson, who decides to stand in the middle of a road, and that's how Tom Cruise falls down in front of her, kind of like a deer, so to speak. Is she suicidal? I guess so, just like Tom Cruise. So anyway, so she gets back on the bike and she escapes, and they're like, God damn it, how many times is she gonna switch sides? So anyway, so they decide to regroup, and they do some yelling, because, character development, I guess, through yelling. What is this, an anime? Ba-dum-ching. Anyway, so, Jeremy Renner is yelling at Tom Cruise is yelling at Jeremy Renner, Benji is being Benji, Ving Rhames is being a big badass, and they finally come to the conclusion that what they need to do is have a meeting with Turd Ferguson. They're gonna have a meeting at a public place, at a airport. So they have the meeting, and we have Turd Ferguson talking to Tom Cruise, and everything's going great, everything's going okay, and she's like, hey, I'm not giving up this jump drive, and Tom Cruise is like, well, what's the point of the scene? And Turd Ferguson is like, well, the point of the scene is to kidnap Benji. Oh no, oh no, what are they gonna do? They kidnapped the Cornetto guy. Now we never will see a fourth Cornetto movie. I think it's fine as a trilogy. You shut this shit up. So anyway, So yes, Benji is in the clutches of the Syndicate, and so we reveal that that the whole point of Turd Ferguson, the reason why she's doing all this, is because she doesn't work for the IMF or Syndicate. The person she works for is the British agency, and she works for this other guy who also has horn-rimmed glasses and is British. But the difference is that this horn-rimmed glasses old man has more of a regular British accent, while the actual villain of the movie, Solomon Lane, as opposed to Solomon Grundy, born on a mundane Solomon Lane. Anyway, so born on a plane. Solomon Lane. Yeah, that makes more sense, I guess. So anyway, Solomon Grundy, or Solomon Lane, Solomon Lane is, the difference is that the way he talks is more like he has sort of a speech impediment. Like, he has, like, bronchitis or something. Have you told me about Cruz? I need to get him and kill him, and I want that jump drive. Do you have the jump drive? I want it. I want the jump drive. I'm Solomon Lane, born on a plane. Solomon Lane. I'm a jump drive. I want the jump drive. I think you've taken this too far. Yes, I have. Anyway, so Turd Ferguson regroups with a different horn-rimmed glasses man, and he's like, "Hey, I'm a good horn-rimmed glasses man, not like the other guy. What you need to do is give me the jump drive." And she's like, "Okay, here it is. Psych, Major, look, I'm keeping it for myself because I don't trust you. Yeah, I'm running away." And he's like, "Oh, screw, well, the joke's on you because I somehow deleted it all with my technology." Yes, it seems like with these movies, they always have to have these technological advances in the government that we don't even know about. Yes, who knows what's going on in real life that we don't even know about? Oh, does that mean that we have jetpacks for real? Does that mean we have hoverboards and robots that make love? Oh, no, wait, I think we already have that in Japan. Anyway, back to the movie. I don't know why I took that there, but I did. Anyway, so her jump drive has been deleted. All the files have been deleted because, this horn-rimmed glasses man hates the other horn-rimmed glasses man, the bad one. And so, oh no, that means there's no information anymore. But wait a minute, Benji has a backup. I mean, seems really convenient for the plot, but who cares? Plot convenience.